Thanks for joining me as I do an after dinner clean with me and just hit the reset button on our house and get ready for the next day. This is our family room, and you can see the white basket on the ottoman there. The kids were charged with picking up all the toys and everything off the floor for me so I can put that away, and now I'm just getting done with the vacuuming.
Not letting go when I want to.
My vacuum is incredible for pets and for little kids. As you can see here, have found the camera while I was videoing this clean with me. I'm just vacuuming out the couch, gets all the pet hair up off the couch and the floor. I just love this vacuum. So this is our dining room right next to our family room, and I'm just changing the covers on the chairs. I change our curtains twice a year with the summer and winter, and right now we're doing like a blue colored curtain in the you can see them in the background, so I do blue covers on our chairs, and then in the spring and summer I switch to red. The chair covers I got off of Amazon. They were 4 for $20. They're awesome for keeping the chairs clean. I have 3 little kids, 5 and under, and they make a lot of messes at the table. We also homeschool, so there's always, coloring and painting and food and all kinds of things. So these chair covers have really just saved our chairs. Next, I'm going to tackle our kitchen. This is a typical day. At the end of the day, all the water bottles, the dishes I just didn't get to in the latter half of the day, my coffee maker. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on my kitchen now. Leave a comment in the video below if you have a trick for getting those camelback mouthpieces off. I always end up using my own mouth to do it, and that's just so gross, and my fingernails aren't cutting it. So if you have a trick, let me know. In the sink, you can see the black sink protector. I leave that in all the time. My kids throw toys that need to be cleaned, spoons, everything into the sink, and this stops it from going down into the garbage disposal. Yeah, some pouring wine down the sink, but it's been sitting there for weeks. It's my mother's, and it gets that vinegary kind of taste after it's been sitting for a while, so I'm just throwing it away for her. checking on the kiddos here as I'm doing my final night cleanup after dinner. They are watching a movie. The 2-year-old on the couch is asleep, and my 5-year-old and my 4-year-old are enjoying that movie. So I'm going to get back to cleaning. Heading into our backyard to do the nightly yard cleanup. Got to clean up after the dog, his toys, his waste, and clean up the kids' toys and just anything that's made its way into the yard that doesn't belong. I move it onto the patio to kind of reset for the next day. The puppy has a ton of energy, so this is a great time for him to be out in the backyard with me, and I throw his toys over and over while I clean up the yard, and he runs around like a crazy doggy and then sleeps really great. We're working on a lot of training with the dog for sit, stay. He jumps up at people, so we've been working on that. So just tossing in a little training at the end of the day.
What it used to be, not letting go when I want to. Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night. Oh, searching after miracles. Oh yeah, night after night, night after night, night after night.
We do homeschool in the backyard and at our kitchen table here mostly, so this is me just getting the doggy nose prints and the kids' fingerprints off the door for the end of the day. The room that I've just entered into is called our art room or our maker space. It's a sunroom that's off the back of the house, and so I'm just cleaning from both sides.
Making me wanna be something else than I'm meant to. Spending time reminiscing of what it used to be, not letting go when I want to. Wishing I'd be all alone. I got these demons by my side, flying on the chemicals. Guess I'm not the lucky type. Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night. Oh, searching after miracles.
The kids had a bedtime snack here, so I gotta clean the table again. Putting the last 2 chair covers on that were in the dryer to finish up the dining room.
Makes me smaller than I wanna be, but I guess I'll get used to being small in a world that's not acting kind, even if I don't want to. Wishing I'd be all alone.
Here's my 4-year-old daughter telling me all the favorite things from her day. We're just having a little quick chit chat about things that she likes and how she wants to end her day, and she told me she wanted to color, which is pretty typical for most nights. So got her set up with that. Final steps into the kitchen, and I'm just getting everything ready so when I walk down in the morning, I'm not walking into a dirty kitchen. I like to set up my coffee for the day, my mug, so all I have to do is push the button. I use the Method antibacterial all-purpose cleaner. I love the wildflower scent. It smells so good.
Spending time reminiscing of what it used to be, not letting go when I want to. Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night. Oh, searching after miracles. Oh yeah, night after night, night after night, night after night.
My boys share a room, and so now I'm just going to pick up after the day and get the beds ready for sleep.
City lights are making me wanna be something else than I'm meant to. Spending time reminiscing of what it used to be, not letting go when I want to. Wishing I'd be all alone. I got these demons by my side, flying on the chemicals. Guess I'm not the lucky type. Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night. Oh, searching after miracles. Oh yeah, night after night, night after night, night after night. Dreaming big makes me smaller than I wanna be, but I guess I'll get used to being small in a world that's not acting kind, even if I don't want to. Wishing I'd be all alone. I got these demons by my side, flying on the chemicals. Guess I'm not the lucky type. Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night. Oh, searching after miracles. Oh yeah, night after night, night after night, night after night.
We have a lamp in each kid's room that we turn on, and then we turn the overhead light off. We call it our settle down lamp, and it sets the tone. It's part of our bedtime routine so that they can come in, build and read and have a softer light. I'm moving the baby up to bed. He's been asleep on the couch for about an hour, so he'll shift nicely to his bed. The kids are coloring. That's your usual bedtime. Set up here as we shift down, and my kids are just coloring, and then they'll come upstairs and we'll read books and go to bed soon. Working on cleaning up my daughter's room. She brought her coloring book to me so I could rip a page out and she can hang it on the fridge, and just doing some final cleanup in her room to get her room ready for bed.
City lights are making me wanna be something else than I'm meant to. Spending time reminiscing of what it used to be, not letting go when I want to. Wishing I'd be all alone.
And there's her settled down light, and her room is all ready. Last weekend she ripped down her curtain rod. We got to figure out a way that it doesn't keep happening. Moving on to the bathroom.
How it's night after night.
Just giving the bathroom a quick swish and swipe for the night. Not going to do a full clean tonight, just hitting the reset button for the day. Thank you so much for watching this after dinner clean with me, and here's something to watch next.